Hey, welcome to the Scotty B Show. Got another game today. Baltimore Orioles at the Oakland A's again. Baltimore won it in 10 innings yesterday, scoring 5 runs in the top of the 10th to win that one 7-2. So they win today. They sweep them. On the mound for Oakland is J.P. Shears. He's 24 games. He's 2-9, 4.27, 132 thirds innings. He has struck out 123, giving up 26 home runs. Teams are hitting 238 against him. Coming up for the Orioles, the lineup. Playing catcher today, Adley Rutschman. Batting second at first base, Mountcastle. Batting third at DH, Henderson. Batting fourth left field, Hayes. Batting fifth third base, Urias. Batting sixth in center field is Mullins. Batting seventh at second base is Westberg. Batting eighth in right field is McKenna. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, is Mateo. And I lost my signal. Thank you very much. Come on, MLB, keep up with me. Whew. Man, I don't know how you guys are doing out there, but it is smoking hot here. Try and get this back up real quick. Bit of a breeze, not much. I mean, comes and it goes. So Rutschman leads it off. He's hitting 270, 794 OPS. He'll be batting right-handed against the left-hander Shears. 16 homers, 58 RBIs in 118 games for Rutschman. First pitch is a strike. Hey, Rob, thank you. First pitch is a strike. $78 degrees in Oakland. Fouls the back going too. It's warmer in Oakland than it is here in Michigan. I mean, it's warmer here in Michigan than it is in Oakland. Not much of a crowd today compared to last night's game. So it's an 0-2 count to Rutschman. For ball 1 and 2, on deck will be Mountcastle and then Henderson. Henderson getting a break from the defense. Got him as a DH today. Here's the 1-2. Fouls it back. In the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch from Sears. Ground ball up the middle, base hit, center field. Leadoff man is on. So that'll bring up Brian Mountcastle, who's hitting 270 with a 788. So the Orioles start today, 2.5 games up on Tampa Bay, who is not playing today because they played the doubleheader with the Angels yesterday. So if they win today, they'll be 3 games up going home. So Mountcastle, 16 homers, 57 RBIs, in 92 games this year. Takes the ball low. One and 0, runner at first. Just starting the game off. Lines it in the left field for a base hit. So runners are at first and second with nobody out. So Gunnar Henderson DHing today, hit 242, 788. So Mountcastle has a career high 26 game on base streak with that base hit. So Baltimore's coming out swinging like they finished the game last night. As Gunnar Henderson steps to the plate, lefty against lefty. Swing and a miss. 20 homers, 59 RBIs, and 112 games for Henderson. Looking at Rookie of the Year honors this year. Just outside, 1-1. And I really think Henderson's going to explode next year. Runners in scoring position, 294, 7 homers, 44 RBIs for Henderson. The 1-1. Pops it up behind the plate. Over on the third base side, and he can't get to it. So it's 1-2 now on Henderson. On deck is Austin Hayes. Sprinkle of fans in the stands today compared to last night. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just outside, 2-2. Runners are at first and second with nobody out here in the top of the first. Fouls it off. Go back at it on the 2-2 pitch. Sears sets. Pops it up. Oh, the second baseman runs Gill off. He runs all the way over and takes it. So 1 out. Third baseman, shortstop, second baseman converged on the second baseman took it. So Hayes comes to the plate playing left field today. 280, 775. Hit 2 home runs yesterday, or last 4 games, and had 3 doubles. He had a home run yesterday. So 1 out, first and second. Austin Hayes at the plate. Outside, 1-0. 12 homers, 48 RBIs for Hayes in 109 games. Inside, 2-0. Low and inside, 3-0. Urias is on deck playing third base today. Outside, 4 straight. Bases are full of Orioles with 1 out. So Ramon Urias comes to the plate, playing third base at 254, 703 OPS. Looks good right now, but they got to get some runs out of this to make it look real good. You can't start off against a bad team like Oakland, get the bases loaded, and don't get anybody home. You need to score some runs. In 86 games, Urias has 4 homers, 35 RBIs. First pitch. Inside, 1-0. Strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Low and outside, 2 balls and a strike. On deck is Mullins. Ground ball to third, over to second, over to first. Safe at first as he pulled the first baseman was pulled off the bag, and the Orioles score a run. Runners will be at the corners. They get the force out at second. Orioles lead at 1-0 here in the top of the first. I'd like to see him score some more runs, though. I mean, come on now. Playing the worst team in the league and you had the bases loaded. You need to score. Few. They're looking at it. See if they're going to take a look at it or not. Oh, they are challenging it. The A's are challenging the play at first base. See what happens here. They're still got the replay going, the challenge going on. Yeah. I don't see it as a bad challenge, even though it's early in the game. Because if you take a run off the board by challenging, I think that's a good challenge. Doesn't matter what inning it's in, especially for Oakland. Call on the field stands, runners safe, run scores, 1-0 Baltimore. So Mullins comes up, he's hitting 256, 784 OPS. So 2 outs, runners at the corners now for Baltimore. Ten homers, 52 RBIs in 77 games for Mullins. Been hurt a little bit here in the second half. So. Games is down. The pitch. Outside, 1-0. Two outs with runners in scoring position. 310, 2 homers, 18 RBIs for Mullins this year. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Left-hander against left-hander. Runners at first and third, 2 outs. Baltimore with the run in here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss, 1-2. So Mullins calls time. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. We'll go to bottom half of the first. Orioles get 1 run, 2 hits. Coming up for Oakland, bottom half would be Butler, Geloff, and Brown. All right. Take a look at the lineup for the Oakland A's. Butler leading off, playing center field, batting second at second base, Geloff. Batting third at first base, Brown. Batting fourth to right fielder, Rooker. Batting fifth in left field, Kemp. Batting sixth, doing the catching is Perez. Batting seventh is third baseman Diaz. And batting eighth, the DH, Soderstrom. I get it. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, is Nick Allen. Excuse me. On the mound for the Orioles will be Bradish. As soon as they give me his stats, I'll pass them on to you. See if we can throw in some scores real quick. Nope, they're back already. All right. We'll catch it at the bottom half. Geloff is the leader of this team hitting right now, hitting 302. He's got last 8 games hitting really hot. So Kyle Bradish first pitch is high to Butler, ball 1. Bradish 22 starts, 7-6, 3.18, 121 2/3, 114 strikeouts. He's given up 12 home runs. Teams are hitting 230 off him. There's a strike, 1-1. Butler with 1 home run, 2 RBIs. He's played in 8 games this year. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So 1 out. Geloff, the second baseman, will come up, hitting 302 with a 993 OPS. All right, so Geloff at the plate takes the ball inside, 1-0. Eight homers, 16 RBIs for Geloff in 30 games. Fouls it back, 1-1. On deck is Seth Brown, the first baseman. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. One out, nobody on. Here's the 1-2 outside, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. Another slider. So 2 outs. So Seth Brown comes to the plate, first baseman, hit 221, 703 OPS. So the first pitch to Brown, strike on the outside corner. 11 homers, 41 RBIs in 77 games for Brown. Low, 1-1. 2 outs, nobody on. We're at the bottom half of the first, 1-0 Baltimore. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Is he going to strike out the side? He struck out the first 2 batters. One and two, 2 outs, nobody on. Brady sets. Swing and a miss, strikes out the side. So we'll go to top of the second, 1-0 Baltimore. Coming up for the Orioles in the top of the second will be Westberg, McKenna, and Mateo. All right, we'll take a look at the scoreboard. Top of the ninth. Giants and Braves are tied 3-3. Top of the ninth. Red Sox lead the Yankees 6-5. Top of the ninth. Twins lead the Pirates 2-0. Top of the seventh. Cardinals lead the Mets 3-2. At the end of 6, Brewers lead the Rangers 3-1. Top of the 5, it's tied 2-2 White Sox and Rockies. And everybody else later on tonight, well, one game later on tonight, everybody else is finalized. First pitch to Westberg. He drives it into right center field. It's caught by the center fielder. 1 out. Sears has thrown 27 pitches. He has struck out 1. So McKenna comes up playing right field today, hitting .260 with a .688 OPS. McKenna, 75 games, 2 homers, 14 RBIs. The first pitch to him, strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. McKenna calls time. His one and only during this at bat. Santander is still not playing right now. He's got soreness in his back. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 looking on the inside part of the plate. McKenna does not like it. So 2 outs. That'll bring up Mateo, who's hitting .205, 585 OPS. First pitch to Mateo. It's a strike. Yeah, he didn't like that. 6 homers, 31 RBIs in 96 games for Mateo. Fly ball in the left center field. It's going deep, and somebody have it? Nobody has it. It's off the wall. The left fielder and center fielder were looking at each other. He's heading home. Inside the Parker is going to be. Mateo scores. Mateo all the way around to score. The left fielder and center fielder were looking at each other. The center fielder tried to go get it, and he didn't get it. Oh, my goodness. And it took off once it hit the wall. Wow. That's the first inside the Parker I've seen. 2-0 Baltimore. How about that? Mateo and his speed, man. I mean, they were just kind of looking at each other. Who's going to catch this ball? Neither one of them. They are calling it an inside the park home run. So Adley Rushman comes to the plate for his second at bat. 1-for-1, scored a run. Takes the ball outside. Pitch 2 is a strike. 2 outs, nobody on, 1 run in. Wow. Fly ball down the right field line. That's going to be foul. So Mateo with the inside the park home run. The left fielder couldn't catch the ball. Or, I'm sorry, the center fielder. Hit off the wall, took off back towards the infield. So they chased it down. Threw it to the cutoff man. He didn't catch the ball. And I don't think they would have got Mateo anyway. Crazy play. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. On deck is Mountcastle. That's first inside the park home run I've seen, Rob. I mean, live. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. We'll go to bottom half of the second. It's 2-0 Baltimore. Coming up for Oakland, Rooker, Kemp, and Perez. All right. So in between, in the middle of the second inning, take a look, see if I can catch these scores back again. Catch up on the final scores. The Cubs beat the Royals today 4-3. Twins beat the Pirates 2-0. The Blue Jays beat the Reds 10-3. The Tigers beat the Cleveland Guardians 4-1. I think that's 2 in a row. Seattle beat Houston 7-6. Looking at games going on, or later on tonight, there's one game at 7:10. Philadelphia at Washington. That is played at the Little League field. So on the bottom of the fifth, White Sox and Rockies are tied 2-2. Top of the seventh, Brewers lead the Rangers 3-1. Bottom of the seventh, Cardinals beating the Mets 5-2. Bottom of the ninth, Red Sox leading the Yankees 6-5. And top of the ninth, Giants lead the Braves 4-3. 7 o'clock Little League game. Phillies and Nats. So coming up for Oakland here in the bottom half of the second will be Rooker, Kemp, and Perez. Kyle Bradish on the mound. He struck out all three in the first inning. Mateo with the inside the park home run. Bradish threw 14 pitches in the first inning. Struck out all three. Worker comes up, hit 245, 793 OPS. Eye for a ball. 1-0. Foul ball. 1-1. Worker in 102 games, 19 homers, 50 RBIs. Here's the 1-1 from Bradish. Swing and a miss, 1-2. One ball, two strikes. In the dirt, 2-2. Nobody out, nobody on. We're in the bottom half of the second, 2-0 Baltimore. 2 runs and 3 hits for Baltimore. No runs, no hits for the A's. All 3 batters in the first inning struck out for the Oakland A's. Here's the 2-2. Strikeout looking. 4 in a row. 4 straight for Bradish. Kemp, the left fielder, comes up, hitting 212, 603 OPS. So left-hander against right-hander. Kemp stands in the box. Takes a strike. First pitch. 3 homers, 23 RBIs, and 96 games for Tony Kemp. Oh, in the dirt, and it goes flying up over the screen. Into the fans, yeah. Went over that netting screen there. 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck is the catcher, Perez. Ground ball to second. Westberg over to first, and there's 2 up, 2 down. First guy had made it out without striking out. Saturday, August 26th, Felix Bautista, bobblehead day. 20,000 fans, 15 and over. Biggest bobblehead yet. What are they saying? All right, 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the second. 2-0 Baltimore. Perez, the catcher, comes up. Fouls it off. Perez hitting 235, 676 OPS. 5 homers, 18 RBIs in 52 games. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Way outside, 2-1. On deck is Diaz, the third baseman. So 2-1, 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the second. The pitch fouls it off. 2-2. Oh. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 looking. 5 out of 6 he has struck out. We'll go to top of the third. 2-0 Baltimore. Coming up for the Orioles will be Mountcastle, Henderson, and Hayes in the top of the third. All right, we're going to the top of the third. 2-0 Baltimore. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Orioles. No runs, no hits for the Oakland A's. Yeah, that was Mateo. Inside the park home run. So Mountcastle will lead it off. 1 for 1 today. 272 on the year. Then Henderson and then Hayes. So the first pitch to Mountcastle. Just outside, 1-0. Sears is throwing 38 pitches. He has struck out 3, giving up 2 earned runs. Swing and a miss, 1-1. That's why we keep him. Very few can do that, yeah. Yeah, I'd just like to see him hit about 250, 260 with that speed. More balls than played is how that speed comes in. Does a lot more for him. The 1-1 drives it into left center field for a base hit, and it gets cut off by the left fielder, and he'll hold him to a single. The left fielder had to slide to stop that ball. So leadoff man is on. Gunnar Henderson comes up. He's 0 for 1, 242 on the year. Mountcastle with his second hit of the game. Yeah, 400, yeah. Well, with that speed, the more balls you couldn't play, the more chances of getting on. Lines it down the left field line. That's fair ball. That's going into the corners. That's going to get a run in more than likely. Nope, Mountcastle will have to hold it third. That was a line shot down in the corner. Ricocheted out of there real quick. I thought it might jog around in there for a minute, but Mountcastle had to hold up at third. So the Orioles have him at second and third with nobody out. So Austin Hayes comes up. He walked his first time up, hitting 280 on the air. I can hit 400 on my PlayStation game. They got the infield pulled in. Second and third, nobody out. Hayes takes the ball high. That's 5 straight to Hayes. Here's the pitch. Fouls it back. First strike to Hayes. Henderson at second. Mountcastle at third. Nobody out. Austin Hayes at the plate. Shears on the mound for Oakland. Lefty against righty. Here's the 1-1. Lines it right back at Shears off his leg, and that goes flying into left field. That's going to get 2 runs in. Wow. And Hayes goes for second. He's thrown out. Hayes thrown out at second, trying to go to second base. 4-0 Baltimore. That ball, I don't know if it hit off Shears' leg or where it hit. Off his glove? I thought it might have hit his leg, but maybe off his glove because he's not limping or nothing. But, man, that thing went flying into left field. Gets 2 runs in. Hayes is thrown out at second. So the Orioles bats come out swinging today. That's what they need. Ramon Urias comes up. He's 0 for 1 with an RBI. 254 on the year. Well, they need some new dugouts in Oakland. 1 out, nobody on now for the Orioles. Just outside, I guess, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. There's the strike. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. On deck is Cedric Mullins. His fouls it back. Stays 1-2. Orioles bats are hot today. 4-0. Top of the third. The pitch. Oh, strike 3 called him. Wow. Urias is not happy with that. I understand that. I thought I was going in the dirt myself. No, he got him. So 2 outs. Nobody on. Cedric Mullins comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. He struck out his first time up. Hit 255. The pitch. Mullins drives it into right field. Going back, right at the Warner track. He has it. Orioles score 2. We go to bottom half of the third. It's 4-0 Baltimore. Coming up for Oakland will be Diaz, Soderstrom, and then Allen. All right, let's take a look at it as we go to the bottom half of the third. Diaz, Soderstrom, and then Allen for Oakland. Brady should be coming back out. They need some new dugouts in Oakland, that's for sure, if they're going to stay there. Look like Little League dugouts. 4-0 Baltimore. 4 runs and 6 hits for the Orioles. No runs, no hits for the A's. Brady's thrown 26 pitches, 17 for strikes. He has struck out 5 out of the 6 out batters. Or not batters, but the outs. Orioles wearable flag, Friday, August 25th. First 15,000 fans, 15 and over. Whatever a wearable flag is. I'm thinking it has sleeves in it. So Diaz will lead it off. 8 homers, 21 RBIs in 80 games. Takes a strike. Playing third base again today. The 0-1. Fouls it off, 0-2. On deck is Soderstrom doing the DHing. Ground ball to third. Henderson has it over to first. 1 out. I'm sorry, Urias is playing third. Henderson's DHing. I apologize. All right, Soderstrom comes up to DH, hitting 171 on the year with the 500 OPS. So batting left-handed gets Bradish. Takes the ball low, 1-0. Two homers, 5 RBIs in 26 games for Soderstrom. Low and inside, 2-0. Here's the 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. 1 out, nobody out. We're in the bottom half of the third, 4-0 Baltimore. Here's the 2-1. Strike 2, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Fouls it off. Nick Allen on deck. Here's the 2-2 again. Fouls it off again. Brady sets. Inside 3-2. So Soderstrom is giving him a little bit of battle at the plate. A's are looking for their first base runner. Orioles are looking to get 8 in a row out. Swinging it, foul tipped it into the catcher's mitt. Oh, okay, he did not handle it. So it's a foul tip. Stays 3-2. Just couldn't stay in Adley's glove. He tried. Ricocheted around in there and popped back out. 3-2 again. Swing and a miss. This time strikes him out. So 6 of 8 have struck out. There's 2 outs in the bottom half of the third. Nick Allen comes to the plate. He's hitting 197, 508 OPS. The number 9 batter. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 homer, 11 RBIs. There goes my internet again. Come on, brother. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Oh and 2, 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the third. 4-0 Baltimore. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 7 out of 9. We're going to top of the fourth. 4-0 Baltimore. Be Westberg, McKenna, and Mateo. All right, so we go to the top of the fourth. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Orioles. Oakland, no runs, no hits, no errors. 7 out of 9 have been struck out by Bradish. Westberg will be leading it off. He's 0 for 1 today, playing second base, hitting .254. So it'll be Westberg, McKenna, and Mateo. So first pitch. Westberg drives it down the left field line. That's off the top of the wall and into left field for a double. So McKenna would come up. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out his first time up, hitting .257. So Westberg at second with that double off the .330 mark in left field. Yeah, they are not being fooled much at all. They are jumping on pitches like crazy. Nobody out. Runner at second. Top of the fourth. 4-0 Baltimore. Squares around the butt. Did he hit him? No, he did not. McKenna squared around the butt. Almost got hit. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball to short. Over the first. Got him out. Runner stays at second. And that'll bring up Mateo. Hit an inside the park home run his last time up. Or his first time up. So Mateo hitting .208 on the year now. Runner at second. 1 out. Picks a ball. 1-0. The Orioles' 26th inside the park home run in history. Ground ball to short again. Allen has it over to first. 2 down. Runner still at second. So that'll bring up top of the lineup Adley Rutschman. He was 1 for 2. He has scored a run. Struck out once. Rutschman batting right-handed today against left-hander Sears. See if we can get this runner in. The pitch. Inside, 1-0. Rutschman's 4 for 9 with 3 walks in this series. 1 for 2 today. Here's the 1-0. Low and inside, 2-0. There's a strike. 2 balls and a strike to Rutschman. Slow grounder foul. 2-2 now. Westberg still at second. 2 outs. 2-2 count on Rutschman. 4-0 Baltimore. We're in the top of the fourth. Here's the 2-2. Inside, 3-2. On deck is Mountcastle. 3-2, 2 outs, runner at second. The pitch. Outside, he walked him. So runners are at first and second now with 2 outs. And Ryan Mountcastle comes to the plate. He's 2 for 2 today with the run scored. So let's see if the Orioles go put some more runs on the scoreboard. 2 outs, first and second. Mountcastle at the plate. Fouls it back. Here's the 0-1. Deep to left field. Gone. Over the 362 marker. 3-run blast for Mountcastle, and the Orioles take a big 7-0 lead. Wow. 439 feet. 7-0 Baltimore. So Gunnar Henderson will come to the plate. This game's getting out of hand. So Henderson comes up. He's 1 for 2 with the run scored today. 244 on the year. Takes a ball on the first pitch. Wow. Mountcastle just crushed that one. Ball 2-0. 2-0 to Henderson. Lefty against lefty. 7-0 Baltimore. We're in the top of the fourth. There's a strike. 2-1. Orioles scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third. So far, 3 in the fourth. Henderson drives it into right field. That's going deep. That's going deep. Oh, it's off the top of the wall, I think. I don't think it did not go over. Bounces back in, and Henderson will hold up at third with a triple. Good. The right fielder jumped up. It went over his glove. It looked like it hit off the top of the wall. Right on top of the wall. So it bounced back in, and it's a triple. It's under a crew chief review. They hit off the top of the wall. Looks like it hit off the top of the wall, but we'll see here. Yeah, it hit off the top of the wall. Yeah, that's a triple. So Austin Hayes will be coming up. He's 1 for 1 today. 2 RBIs, a walk, 282 on the year. So they got a mound visit coming up for Oakland. The Orioles' bats are hot today. Neal is warming up in the bullpen for the A's. 7-0 Baltimore, top of the fourth. 7 runs, 9 hits now for the Orioles. Henderson at third from a triple. 2 outs. You got Austin Hayes at the plate. That was Mountcastle's 17th home run of the year. Fouls. Pops it up. Oh, it's out by first. Wherever his active was going foul. So we'll go to bottom half of the fourth. 3 runs in for the Orioles. They lead at 7-0. Be Butler, Geloff, and Brown for Oakland. Let's see if we can get some scores real quick. Top of the ninth, 7-3 Cardinals over the Mets. Top of the eighth, 6-1 Brewers over the Rangers. Top of the seventh, 5-2 Rockies over the White Sox. Middle of the fourth, oh, that's us. 7-10 game tonight. Phillies at Washington. That's a Little League game. Seattle beat Houston 7-6. San Francisco beat Atlanta 4-3. Boston beat New York 6-5. Detroit beat Cleveland 4-1. Toronto beat Cincinnati 10-3. Twins beat the Pirates 2-0. And the Cubs beat the Royals 4-3 today. Coming up will be Butler, Geloff, and Brown. Reddish has thrown 41 pitches. Butler leads it out, takes a strike on the outside part of the plate. Seven out of 9 have struck out. Ball low outside, 1-1. Butler struck out his first time up. Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Fouls it off, 2-2. High for a ball, 3-2. Bradish pitch counts at 47. Here's the 3-2. Ground ball to second. Westberg has it over to first. 1 out. So Geloff comes up to second baseman. He struck out his first time up, hitting .299 on the year. The pitch to Geloff, inside 1-0. Here's the strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Geloff. Seth Brown is on deck. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2, 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off again. Lines it into right field. There's the first of the game for Oakland. First base runner, first hit. So the A's have a runner at first with 1 out. Seth Brown comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up, hitting .220. So Brown stands in the box. Big left-handed hitter. Takes the ball up, 1-0. Fouls it off, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, runner at first for Oakland. Bottom half of the 4th, 7-0 Baltimore. So Sears is going to be done as Neal is warming up in the bullpen for the A's. Checks we know he went around. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Low, 2-2. Come on, man. You got a freaking 7-run lead. Let's go. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 looking. Seth Brown is not happy. He's arguing with the home plate umpire a little bit. 2 outs, runners at first. So Rooker, the right fielder, comes up. He's 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. There's a strike. Yeah, 8 out of 11. He has struck out for outs. Ground ball up the middle. Westberg has it over the first. That'll do it. We'll go top of the 5th. 7-0 Baltimore. Coming up for the Orioles will be Ramon Urias, Mullins, and Westberg. in the top of the fifth. 7-0 Baltimore. 7 runs, 9 hits. No runs, 1 hit for the A's. Coming up for Baltimore will be Ramon Urias, Cedric Mullins, and then Westberg. Orioles win today. They'll go home. They'll be 3 games up on Tampa Bay, who has the day off. So Sears is done for today. Went 4 innings, 9 hits, 7 earned runs. Struck out 4, walked 2. So Neal's the new pitcher. First pitch to Urias is a strike. Zach Neal. 6 games, 6.23, 8 2/3 innings. He struck out 8. Just outside, 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Pops it up. Looks like shortstop. Yep. Nick Allen has it. 1 out. So Cedric Mullins comes up. He's 0 for 2 today. Struck out Munch, 254 on the year. Drops 1 in for a strike. Nice curve by Neal. Ground ball. Oh, he caught it. Diaz caught it on the line, I guess. 1 out. 2 out, excuse me. So line shot to third for the second out of the inning. So Westberg comes up, pops it up. Shallow right field. Now we'll do it. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to bottom of the fifth. 7-0 Baltimore. Coming up for Oakland be Kemp, Perez, and Diaz. All right, we're in the middle of the fifth, 7-0 Baltimore. Take a look at the scoreboard here. At the end of 8, Milwaukee leads Texas 6-1. Bottom of the 7th, Colorado leads the White Sox 5-3. 7-10 tonight. The Little League game is Phillies at Washington. Final score: Seattle beat Houston 7-6. San Francisco beat Atlanta 4-3. Boston beat New York Yankees 6-5. Detroit beat Cleveland 4-1. Toronto beat Cincinnati 10-3. Minnesota beat Pittsburgh 2-0. St. Louis beat New York Mets 7-3. And Chicago Cubs beat the Royals 4-3. So Kemp, Perez, and Diaz are due up for the A's. Kyle Bradish still on the mound. Giving up 1 hit today. Pitch counts at 59. Kemp 0 for 1 today. 212 on the year. Left-handed batter. First pitch to Kemp. Low for a ball, 1-0. Lines a foul down the left field line. 1 ball, 1 strike. He was outside. He did not go around. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Ooh, low for a ball, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled it off his ankle or something. Oh, that hurt. The trainer comes out to look at it. Or off his knee. I see it bounced up and hit his knee. I can't tell. The inside of his foot? Yeah, the other replay looks like inside of his right foot. Baseballs are not forgiven. 3-2 count. Inside, he walked him. First walk of the game for the A's. So Perez, the catcher, come up. He's 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. Perez, a big right-handed batter. High for a ball, 1-0. Brady's pitch counts at 68. The 1-0. Strike, 1-1. Oh, inside. Did he hit him? He did. So runners will be at first and second now with nobody out. Bottom of the 5th, 7-0 Baltimore. Brandon Hyde wants to take a look, see if it hit the bat. No, it hit his right arm. Oh, did he swing at it? No challenge on the play. So first and second, nobody out. Oakland make a little noise right now. So Diaz, the third baseman, comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1, hitting .232. Ball low, 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. A's have him at first and second with nobody out here in the bottom of the fifth. 7-0 Baltimore. Soderstrom is on deck. Fouls it off down the right field line into the seats. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball to short. Mateo over to second, over to first. Double play. 6-4-3 double play. So that's 2 outs. Runners at third now for Oakland. Tony Kemp's having an issue with his eye. Something got in his eye. They got the trainer out looking at it. So Soderstrom will come up. DH in today. He's 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. 169 on the year. Or the A's will have a runner at third with 2 outs. The pitch, low for a ball, 1-0. So Bradish missing a little bit this inning. Outside, 2-0. 7-0 Baltimore, bottom of the fifth. Runner at third, 2 outs for Oakland. The 2-0. Fouls it back, 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Lines it, ground ball. Westberg has it. Throws him out at first. We're going top of the sixth. Still 7-0 Baltimore. Coming up for the O's would be McKenna, Mateo, and Rushman. All right, as we go to the top of the 6th. 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Orioles. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for the A's. McKenna, Mateo, and Rushman are due up. Neal is on the mound for the A's for second inning. McKenna will lead it off. I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden, I'm getting knocked around here. Two balls, 1 strike, and McKenna. Ball 3-1 on McKenna now. I don't know what's going on. I got to call this off the at bat. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 3-2 on McKenna. McKenna fouls it off. Stays 3-2. On deck is Mateo. What is going on? Keeps kicking me out all of a sudden. So McKenna walks. So runner at first, nobody else. Mateo comes to the plate. He has a inside the park home run today. Strike 1 on Mateo. Runner at first, nobody out. Orioles scored a run in the second, run in the first, run 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth, and 0 last inning. So Mateo makes an out. So 1 out. Lines into a double play. First baseman Seth Brown, Ryan McKinnon out at first. So 2 outs now for Baltimore. Adley Rushman comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with the walk. Struck out once. He scored twice. And I don't know what's going on, why I can't get the game to come back in. Ball 1 to Rushman. Fouls it off. 2 balls, 1 strike to Adley Rushman. Come on, man. What is going on here? There's a ball. 3-1. Sorry, I am trying everything to get this game to come back up. So Rushman grounds ball at first base. That's Brown. And that'll do it. We'll go to bottom of the 6th. 7-0 Baltimore. Coming up for the A's will be Allen, Butler, and Geloff. All right, I think I might get the game back here so I get to back up. Allen, Butler, and Geloff will be the three men coming in. Bottom of the sixth for Oakland. 7 runs, 9 hits for Baltimore. No runs, 1 hit for the A's. In combination, this heat and a weak signal. Bottom of the ninth, 6-2 Milwaukee over Texas. Top of the eighth, White Sox and Rockies are tied 5-5. 7-10 tonight. You got Phillies at Washington at the Little League game. Seattle beat Houston 7-6. San Francisco beat Atlanta 4-3. Boston beat New York Mets 6-5. Tigers beat Cleveland 4-1. Blue Jays beat the Reds 10-3. Twins beat the Pirates 2-0. And I wonder how that finished out because the Twins had a perfect game going after 6. St. Louis beat the Mets 7-3, and the Cubs beat the Royals 4-3. So it'll be Nick Allen, Butler, and then Geloff. Nick Allen lead off. He's 0 for 1 today. He has struck out once. 196 on the year. First pitch to Allen is ball. Gets past the third baseman. Here he is out in the left field as Mateo got to it but didn't have time to get it over there. So Oakland's second hit of the game. Runner at first, nobody out. So Butler comes up. He's 0 for 2. He has struck out once. 233 on the year. Squares around the bunt, takes a strike. Runner at first, nobody out. Bottom of the sixth, 7-0 Baltimore. 0-1 on Butler. Fouls it off, 0-2. So 0-2 on Butler. Fly ball in the left field. It's going to be caught by Austin Hayes. So 1 out. Runner at first. Geloff, the second baseman, comes up. He's 1 for 2. Struck out once. Hitting 305 on the year. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. One out, runner at first for Oakland. Bottom of the sixth, 7-0 Baltimore. Bradish on the mound, Geloff at the bat. There's the 0-2 pitch. Low and outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Outside 2-2. Outside 3-2. Vespi is warming up in the bullpen for the Orioles. The pitch. Geloff drives it into left field. Caught by Austin Hayes. Running catch right at the warning track. 2 outs. Runner at first. Seth Brown comes up. He's 0 for 2. He gets struck out both times, hitting 220 on there. There's a strike. Bradish pitch counts at 90 right now. Oh, 1-1. Two outs, runner at first. 1-1 count on Brown. Fly ball, center field. Mullins is there. He's got it. We'll go to the top of the 7th. 7-0 Baltimore. Coming up for the Orioles will be Mountcastle, Henderson, and Hayes. All right, going in the top of the 7th. 7 runs, 9 hits for Orioles. Oakland, no runs, 2 hits. As I said, Mountcastle, Henderson, and Hayes are due up. See if we can catch any scores here. Bottom of the 8th, White Sox lead the Rockies now 10-5. Final score 7-6 Seattle over Houston, 4-3 San Francisco over Atlanta, 6-5 Boston over the Yankees, 4-1 Detroit over Cleveland, 10-3 Toronto over Cincinnati, 2-0 Minnesota over Pittsburgh, 7-3 St. Louis over the Mets, 4-3 Cubs over the Royals, and 6-2 Milwaukee over Texas. 7-10, you got the Little League game today. Phillies and Washington. So Mountcastle will lead it off. He's 3 for 3 today, scored twice, 3 RBIs. Has a home run. 3-run blast from Mountcastle, I believe was his back in the 4th inning. So he swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Fouls it off. No balls, 2 strikes. As Neal's still pitching for Oakland, his pitch counts at 24. outside 1-2. On deck is Henderson, then it'll be Hayes. The 1-2 pitch. Just outside 2-2. Fouls it off. Stays 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. So 1 out. So Gunnar Henderson comes up. He's 2 for 3. He's got a double, triple. He scored a run. Hitting 246 on the year now. One out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Henderson drives it deep to right field. Off the top of the foul pole, another foul pole home run for the Orioles. Two days in a row. So Henderson hits his 21st home run of the year. 8-0 Baltimore, 392 feet. As the O's take an 8-0 lead. And he's tied with Santander with the Orioles home run lead for the year. 2 days in a row hitting the foul pole. Yesterday, Hayes hit it, the left field foul pole. Today, Henderson hits the right field foul pole. So Hayes comes up. He's 1 for 2. He's walked once. 2 RBIs. Hayes pops it foul out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 out, nobody on. 8-0 Baltimore. On deck is Ramon Urias. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off, 1-2. Yeah, so Gunnarsson needs a single for the cycle. Here's the 1-2. Fouls it off. Ground ball. Third baseman has it over to first. 2 outs. Ramon Urias comes up. He's 0 for 3. He struck out once. Got an RBI. 252 on the year. Pops it up. And the plate foul. 0-1. 2 outs, nobody on, 1 run in. The ball outside, 1-1. Over the head of the shortstop into left field for a base hit. So Urias gets a base hit. His first hit of the game. Cedric Mullins comes to the plate. He's 1 for 3 today. Or I'm sorry, 0 for 3 today. Struck out once. Mullins drives one into center field. That'll drop for a base hit. So runners are at first and second with 2 outs. Westberg comes up. He's 1 for 3 today. He's got a double and a run scored. Hit 258 on the year. Inside 1-0. The 1-0. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On Westberg. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. 8-0 Baltimore here in the top of the 7th. The 1-2. Lines it into right field. That'll drop for a base hit. That'll score another run. 9-0 Baltimore. Runners will be at the corners now. As McKenna comes up, who's 0 for 2 today. He's walked and struck out. So McKenna comes to the plate looking for his first hit of the game. Inside 1-0. 2 outs, runners at the corners. Fly ball into center field. Butler going back. He's got it. We'll go to bottom half of the 7th. 9-0 Baltimore. Rooker, Kemp, and Perez coming up for the A's. All right. Get back to it as we go to bottom of the seventh. 9 runs, 13 hits for the Orioles. No runs, 2 hits for the A's. Vespi is the new pitcher for Baltimore, left-handed pitcher. Worker will lead it off, fouls out the first pitch. Worker 0 for 2, struck out once. Then it'll be Kemp and Perez. Ball inside, 1-1. Fouls it off, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Hearn comes in the game, goes into right field, and McKenna moves over to left, and they give Austin Hayes the rest of the day off. Deep fly in left field. Fair and gone in the upper deck for Rooker. And it is a 9-1 ball game. So Rios will come in and pinch hit for Kemp. #20th home run of the year for Rooker. 9-1 ball game. As he crushed that one, upper decks, left field, right down the left field line. First pitch is a strike. So Uriz comes to the plate. He takes a strike. Pitch inning for Kemp, who went 0 for 1 today with a walk. Fouls it off. 0-2. The 0-2. Inside, 1-2. Lines it up the middle. Second baseman has it over to first. 1 out. Oh, Westberg makes another great play at second. So 1 out. Perez, the catcher, comes up. He's 0 for 1. He struck out once today, 233 on the year. First pitch is a strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Ground ball foul down the third base line. The 0-2. In the dirt, 1-2. On deck is Diaz, his third baseman. Checks his swing. 2-2. Ground ball foul. Still 2-2. Fouls it off again. Swing and a miss. He got him. 2 outs. So Diaz, the third baseman, comes up. He's 0 for 2 today. 231 on the year. The pitch. Ground ball to third. Urias has it over to first. And that'll do it. We'll go top of the 8th. 9-1 Baltimore. It'll be Mateo, Rushman, and Mountcastle are due up. All right, so we're going to top of the 8th. 9 runs, 13 hits for the Orioles. 1 run, 3 hits for Oakland. Mateo, Rushman, and Mountcastle. Mateo has an inside the park home run today. 1 for 3. Neal's 2 on the mound for Oakland. Strike on the first pitch. Neal's thrown 45 pitches, 30 for strikes. He struck out 1 so far. Fly ball to right field. It's going to be foul. 0-2. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouls it off. The 1-2 pitch again. High and outside, 2-2. Lines it into right center field. That's going to get down and get to the wall. Comes the throw back in. Mateo ends up with the double. So runner at second, nobody out. And the Rushman comes up. He's 1 for 3. He's walked, struck out. He scored 2 runs. Turn around, bat left-handed. First pitch of the ball to Rushman. 9-1 Baltimore. We're in the top of the 8th. Orioles have a runner at second, nobody out. 1-0 count on Rushman. 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball, base hit up to center field. That'll get Mateo home. And it's 10-1 Baltimore. So Rushman with his second hit of the game. First pitch to Mountcastle's a ball. Mountcastle's 3 for 4, 2 runs. He has a 3-run homer. Outside, 2-0. Fouls it back, 2 balls, 1 strike. Runner at first. Nobody out, 1 run in for Baltimore. We're in the top of the 8th, 10-1 Orioles. Outside, 3-1. On deck is Henderson. All Henderson needs is a single to get the cycle. Fouls it off, 3-2. Perez is warming up for the A's. Three and two. Bounces it slowly to third. They got 1 play over to first. Did they get him? They got him. Did not have a chance for the double play. It was too slowly hit. And they get Mountcastle at first. So there's 1 out, runner at second. Gunnar Henderson, 3 for 4. Got a home run, a triple, a double. Needs a single for the cycle. Hitting 248 on the year. Just needs a single for the cycle. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Fouls it off, 0-2. On deck is O'Hearn. Runner at second, 1 out. 0-2 count on Henderson as he calls time. The pitch fouls it off, stays 0-2. The pitch fouls the bat. Runner at second, one out. We're in the top of the eighth, 10-1 Baltimore. Here's the 0-2 to Henderson. Check swing. Did not go. Ball one. Gunnar Henderson needs a single for the cycle. Fouls it out. Try it again. Drives it. Base hit down the right field line. Henderson will end up with a double. Rushman will score. Henderson's fourth extra base hit. So Gunnar Henderson could have stopped at first and got the cycle, but he went to second. Got a double. It's 11-1 Baltimore. The bench is yelling at him, saying he should have stopped at first. Just fair inside the first base bag. 11-1 Baltimore now. Oriole fans are chanting, but the bench is giving him a hard time because he didn't stop. So the A's are going to the bullpen, so we'll have a break here for a minute. It's been all Baltimore today. Yeah, I don't think so, Robert. This game needs to end. That's all I know. Sometimes it gets carried away. I just wanted to see if we got the cycle. So we are the last game right now until the Little League game starts at 7:10 p.m., which is the Phillies at the Washington Nats. All the other games are done. Must be nice to be done. So Perez is going to be the new pitcher for Oakland. O'Hearn will be the first man to face him. O'Hearn hitting 300 on the year with 848 OPS. There's a strike to O'Hearn. Henderson at second, one out. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. So Henderson could have got the cycle. Could have just stopped it first. So 0-2 on Hearn. One out, runner at second. Outside 1-2. Had to bring in the slowest damn pitcher in the world. The pitch. Outside 2-2. Come on, Perez. You guys are losing 11-1. Just get it, throw it. Get it and throw it. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. 2 outs. Runner at second. We're in the top of the 8th. Ramon Urias comes up. Third baseman. He's 1 for 4. Struck out once. Knocked in a run. Scored a run. 254 on the year, excuse me. Takes a strike. Henderson should have stopped at first. Got the cycle. Ball low. 1-1. The 1-1. Low and outside. 2-1. Come on, Perez. Get the ball. Throw it. You're losing 11-1. Ain't nothing going to happen. You're on the worst team in the MLB. The pitch. Outside. 3-1. 3-1 on Ramon Urias. Fouls it back. 3-2. On deck is Cedric Mullins. Base hit, right center field. That'll make it a 12-1 ball game. As Gunnar Henderson scores from second. Yippee-ki-yay. Twelve to 1 Baltimore. Cedric Mullins, ground ball up the middle. Throw him out at first. We're going about What do you need? You need Baltimore to hit their over 12.5. Well, they're at 12. They're at 12. So Vespi still pitching. Setterstrom fouls off the first pitch. Strike one. He's 0 for 2 today. He's hitting a whopping 167 for Oakland. Low and inside, 1-1. Low outside, 2-1. Fly ball in the left field. Ryan McKenna has it. There's one out. So Nick Allen will come up. He's 1 for 2 today, hitting 200 on the year. So Baltimore goes home for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday game against the Toronto Blue Jays every night at 7:05. There's a strike to Allen. Low and inside, 1-1. Bounces it up the middle. Vespi has it over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here in the bottom half of the eighth. That'll bring up Butler, the leadoff batter. He's 0 for 3 today. He has struck out once. Hitting a whopping 226 on the air. Fouls it off. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, nobody on, bottom of the eighth. 12-1 Baltimore. The 2-1. Ground ball. Westberg has it at second over to first. That'll do it for the eighth. We'll go top of the ninth. 12-1 Baltimore. Coming up, Westberg, McKenna, and Mateo. All right. Top of the ninth. Westberg will lead it off against Perez. Takes a strike. Westberg 2 for 4, double RBI, scored a run. 263 on the year. Left-handed Perez is still in there for Oakland. Check swing. He called strike. 0-2. Fujinami is warming up. Looks like he's going to come in and pitch the bottom half of the ninth. Gets his old team. Oh and 2. Nobody out, nobody on. We're in the top of the ninth. 12-1 Baltimore. Pitch of Westberg. Fouls it off. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Orioles scored a run in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth, 2 in the seventh, and 3 in the eighth. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So McKenna will come up. He's 0 for 3 today. Got a walk and a strikeout, 252 on the year. First pitch is a strike. 12 runs, 17 hits for the Orioles, 1 run, 3 hits for the A's. Outside, 1-1. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. On deck is Mateo. Fouls it back, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strikes him out. So Mateo goes down. He's 0 for 4 today. McKenna. Mateo comes up. He's 2 for 4 today. He's got an inside the park home run today, Mateo. He has scored twice. His average up to 210. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Yep, the Rays had the day off today, so if the Orioles win, they'll go 3 games up on the Tampa Bay Rays. Ball low. Low and in the dirt, 2-1. Outside and low, 3-1. On deck is Adley Rushman. Pops it up. Who's going to get it? Looks like Geloff has it. The second baseman. Snow coned it. So we'll go to the bottom of the ninth. 12-1 Baltimore. Coming up for Oakland, Geloff, Bride, and Rooker. All right, we're going to the bottom of the ninth. Coming up for the A's, Geloff, Bride, and Rooker. See who's going to pitch for Baltimore the ninth inning. 12-1. 12 runs, 17 hits for the Orioles. 1 run, 3 hits for the A's. 1 run came on a solo home run by Rooker. Fujinami is coming in to pitch the ninth inning for the Orioles. Fujinami comes in. Geloff will be the first batter he faces. He has been. He's had some tough outings all year, even with Oakland. First pitch is a strike to Geloff. Man, them Oakland dugouts, man, they look like they're Little League dugouts. 0-1. Bounces at foul, 0-2. On deck is Bride. Outside 1-2 now. Yeah, Kyle Bradish looked good today. 6 innings of shutout ball. The 1-2. In the dirt, 2-2. Lines it at second baseman. Westberg off the glove of Westberg, excuse me. Geloff will go to first with the base hit. Westberg see if he's hurt. So runner at first, nobody out here in the bottom of the ninth. Bride, the first baseman, comes up, hitting 164, a whopping 164 with his 469 OPS. So the first pitch is a strike. Runner at first, nobody out in the bottom of the ninth. 12-1 Baltimore. Let's just drag this out even longer. Outside, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off 1-2. The 1-2. Low, 2-2. No one outside, 3-2. Fouls it off. Stays 3-2. Bounces it. Slow grounder to short. Mateo over to second, over to first. Double play. 2 outs. 1 out away from ending this crazy game. So Rooker will come up. He's 1 for 3. He's got a solo home run. 246 on the year. Fouls out the first pitch. Go 1. High for ball. And over Hadley's head. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. The 1-1 pitch. There's a strike, 1-2. There's the 1-2. Did he go? He went around, strikes him out. That'll do it. The final score, Baltimore 12, Oakland 1, 17 hits for the Orioles, 4 for the A's. Winning pitcher is Bradish. He goes to 8-6, 3.03. Losing pitcher is Sears. He drops to 2-10, 4.61. So again, the final score: Baltimore 12, Oakland 1. Orioles are going home Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So they got the day off tomorrow. So they came in, they swept the A's. That's what they needed to do. That's what they had to do because the A's are so bad. And they did it. And winning today, they move up to Tampa Bay had the day off because they played a doubleheader yesterday because of the weather coming in today. So they will move 3 games ahead of Tampa Bay. So hey, King, thanks for stopping in. Sorry, I don't have my YouTube going on the other things. So Greg Dayton, thank you. They beat your Giants, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. ALCS. They're going to be in the World Series, hopefully, Greg. Yep. This will give the Orioles the most road wins. It'll surpass Atlanta. Yeah. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody coming in. Yes, definitely need them in the World Series. You're right. Gunnar Henderson, what do you guys think? Should he have stopped at first base and got the cycle? Or did he do right by going to second? But anyway, I'm out of here. It's too hot. I got to go get something to eat. Appreciate everybody coming in, watching. Appreciate if you give me a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithms. And maybe we'll see you Tuesday night. I think they're playing the Blue Jays at home. So we'll see you next time on the Scotty B Show. Have a great day, great night, whatever the case may be. We'll see you next time.